Good afternoon, and it's a welcome return to the Amlin Stadium. It's Braintree Town versus Salisbury City in this Skill Premier matchup. Long throw from Havergem, down towards Marks. Marks gets a little flick on, finds Alex Kuhubiak, but he just loses possession to Aqua, and he's back as far as Kenny Davis in midfield. Just goes outside of Havergem. Kuhubiak doing well, just hold the ball up, he just flicks that ball out, and Isaac just a bit slow to respond to it. Maybe he's feeling a little light-headed, and that's a dangerous ball, and the ball's just flicked towards the goal. But fortunately for the backtracking Nick Aman, it does go wide. Command gets this goal kick away. Still Marks in the tussle. Good little header finds Holman. Holman flicks the ball forward and heads Salisbury go up to defend and clear. And as far as Isaac, Isaac's just going to look around. He flicks the ball forward down the line, and Kenny Roberts spots the loose ball. Flicks that ball in hard, and it'll take a 9-header. And fortunately for Salisbury City, Kevin Aqua was just in the position. Wiseman obviously see nothing wrong with that. And you're jostling as this ball comes in, it's whipped in, it's flicked away from goal. And Ches Isaacs cuts across, flicks that ball into the middle. Dan Holman takes it down nicely, he just flicks and turns towards goal. And he'll attempt from any distance, trying to keep it. James Bittner gets the ball away, ball's high in the air. Massey trying to get something under it. Ball goes forward again. It falls nicely, comes out wide to Freer, and Freer's going to take a shot, and it's Wells gets a foot to it, and that looks like that's going to sail high and over the bar, and that'll be a Salisbury corner. So the ball's taken quickly. It's whipped in by Freer, far post, and Glenn Wilson round the back, tried to turn it back in, but it went behind it, so that'd be a goal kick. So the lads off there. Really straight down to the middle. Marks just trying to get a little head on it, and Holman he just hit that on the bounce. He was up to volley that, and once again he's just running into these loose balls. Moved up from where the incident happened, but Nick Haman gets this ball forward again. He's looking for the head of Sean Marks. Sean Marks can't quite chase it, but he gets down on it and he's going and he takes a shot. It's just dribbled along the ground, and it's actually gone for a corner, deflected by a. So ball from Brett forward into the area, little flick on header, and it's gone into the goal. Nick Harmon just couldn't get at it, and Salisbury go 1-0 up. The flick on, Sherman in on the action there, and the flick over, and it just deserts him. Falls out of play for a nice right. Kenny Davis short this time, but his touch is very poor. And Gamjoke gets the ball through, and just tries to get it through to Sheringham. So his touch once again just deserts him. Ball up in the centre, little flick on there, Feisty finds Dan Holman. Dan Holman with space, one to beat here, and he cuts inside again, and he'll take a stab at it, and it's only a whisker away from the upright. He was so close there, that could have so easily been the equaliser. Played by him, neither here nor there. So Havergem down the line finds Kenny Davis. Kenny Davis just runs into trouble there, but Sam Hampton just flicks the ball in, and Braintree still have it, and Kenny Davis takes a stab, and it's well saved by the keeper. It was goal bound and tipped over for a corner. Davis. Ball comes flying in, it's gone wild, and it's just Laurent managed to get a good header on it, and Kenny Davis just cuts the ball outside again, and they're still in the box, out to Laurent. Laurent just flicks the ball in, and it's just tipped over the bar by Clark. There were shakes of hands, and I don't know whether that was relief or just a little bit of added time, probably a minute, 2 at the very most. Ball Whips in again, and it's deep, and the heads go up. Sheringham this time. Losherain gets a header on it, and this time the ball breaks, but only as far as Ches Isaac. And Ches Isaac just looks up, and a couple of times he really should have gone first time with that. And there's a card gone down here, and does that look like Marks has got a red card? Has Marks been sent off? And it looks like an infringement between Marks and Clark has resulted in Sean Marks getting a red card and has been sent off. It'll be interesting to see who he decided to take off in a moment. He's set back down again. As Braintree has a slight advantage. Kenny Davis steals the ball, tries to cut inside. Just the run, just whips this ball in, finds Holman. Holman takes a stab, and once again, one of those days where he just can't find the target. Down. Sent back upfield. Cox, nice little hold on for Holman to try and chase down. Anquar just lifts the ball in the air, finds Sam Havisham. He gets a head forward. And as far as Lewis, and a good header this time, trying to find the feet of Holman. Holman just tries to spin the ball, and Cox could be a hero here. And he just flips the ball, and he just couldn't direct it towards goal. And that would have been a great welcome back to what's going on in the rest of the league at the moment. No one has. And that's that flicked header is going to give advantage to Braintree. If Braintree can get on it, Josh Laurent got his body in the way. Jordan Cox tried to get a head up. He tried to get in, and he stepped over. But Salisbury will be content just to take their time. That's what would any team do, or a goal ahead. And, they break this time. Kenny Davis is chasing down on Anquart, and Anquart just lays that ball off, and it's headed towards goal, and it's fortunately for Iron fans, it flicks over the top. The Cox gun in there, they just try and force the keeper into some sort of error. Alan Massey, good strong header forward. It's returned by Lewis. And, oh, that's ridiculous now. I mean, this is getting beyond a joke now, that the referee is just about going to have every Braintree man in the book, I think, just about. I think Matt Payne picks up the yellow card. I don't know who's come to spoil the game more, the referee or... maybe his quota on yellow cards is down a bit this afternoon, but he's certainly making up for it with a red and 2 yellows to Braintree already this afternoon, so his card count's pretty good. So Lewis over this ball, thumps the ball in, and it's a good save there from Nick Haman. It was that to be at his best. Well, disputes and stays forward. Sinclair down the line. And the ball's trying to whip the ball in, and Sinclair has overran that ball, and I think that went out of play. And I think the referee's going to give a goal kick, because that ball did run out of play, definitely by Sinclair. Time. Dean Wells flicks the ball back over. Sinclair finds it. Matt Payne just knocks the ball into the air. Laurent can't get under it. Sinclair gathers, and Ches Isaacs chasing the ball down, trying to get something. And, ball in from Anquart. It's intercepted, and the shot there from Chris McPhee is wild, and just eats up another couple of seconds of the clock.